back. Today I have an unboxing for you guys of the brand new Glam Bag X. It is also going to be a try-on. I haven't done a try-on in so long, and I figured I really wanted to do it for this Glam Bag X here. I am gonna dive right into it because I'm just so pumped. Let me just slice my way. There is one thing I do need to mention though, that this box did increase in price as well, just like everything else. It seems like all of the boxes have increased by $3. So this one used to be $55. It is now $58. Kind of annoying here with all of these price increases with all of the boxes, all of them by $3. It's like, oh my gosh. Of course, with the Glam Bag X though, it is important to note that it is a quarterly subscription, so it is every 3 months. So also something to kind of keep in mind with this guy. But let's see, how many items do we have here? Oh, actually first let's check this pamphlet out. So Glam Bag X, this is their issue number 7, and we got Alicia Keys as the curator for this box here. When I saw it was going to be Alicia Keys, I knew that it was going to be a lot of skincare, very kind of natural makeup, because Alicia Keys is very like all about the natural look. She does not wear a lot of makeup anymore. She really focuses on like good skincare and all of that, so I expect a lot of good skincare kind of items to be inside of the box here. But now let's see how many items we got. 8 items we got here inside the box. I am gonna kind of pick and choose which ones I want to go with so that way we can build a face. And I think I will start with 2 items that I cannot actually use at the moment, so let's kind of get those ones out the way. So the first one up here is by Truly Beauty. It is their Unicorn CBD Whipped Body Polish. This one I would need to use in the shower, so I'll have to test this one out afterwards. Ooh, look at how pretty it looks in there. It did shift around a little bit in the box, but I mean, it's still got a cute little swirl at the top there. And it kind of has a little bit of a sweet scent. It's not very strong, but it's like a little hint of some sweetness. It's supposed to soothe and glow. It's got 300 milligrams of CBD, matcha, cannabis sativa, acai, and vegan boost collagen. Okay, but that was item number 1. Let's grab the second that I cannot test out at the moment. This is the Briogeo Hair Care. It is the Farewell Frizz Rosarco Milk Leave-In Conditioning Spray. This is supposed to be used on freshly washed hair, which mine is not. I am still a day away from a good hair washing, so I'll have to use this one then. But I have actually tested out this product before, and it is a fabulous leave-in conditioner. Really love this stuff. I only had a small amount of product the last time. I think I got one of those like little sample ones before, but I really enjoyed using it. Its whole claim is that it's supposed to tame frizz, combat dryness, maintain soft, shiny hair with a lightweight finish, and it definitely does make your hair feel a lot more soft. It does help give it a little bit more of a shine. Fabulous little product right there. Already know it works. Alright, but now let's get into a little bit of a try-on for these last couple of items. So let's go ahead and grab third product, which this one was actually one of my choices for the box. We do get 3 of them, so this was my first of the choices. This is the Wishful Thirst Trap Juice HA3 Peptide Serum. This one I have received before, but I did not get a chance to try it out before Corellia called dibs on this one. So she ended up grabbing this one from me when I got it, I think it was last year. She said it worked fabulous for hers. And it is supposed to have inside hyaluronic acid, peptides, aloe vera, hollyhock rose. So I'm gonna take a little bit on my fingertips here, rub it around, and then pat it into the skin, which I do have a fresh face right now. I had just washed my face right before we sat down, so I have the perfect blank canvas to start applying some product. I'm just gonna keep patting that in a little bit, which the serum is supposed to help hydrate, soothe the skin, give it a glow, and also says that it will firm and tighten. Ah, feels nice. Okay, but what's next? Let's see, I need a little moisturizer. Aha! 4th up now in the box, we got the Keys Soul Care. This is the Skin Transformation Cream. So this is a moisturizer, which is just what we need. And then here's what she looks like. I do actually recognize this one because I did get something by this brand in, I think it was the last Ipsy Plus bag I got. When I did that 3-month unboxing thing, I think I got something by this brand. And I didn't realize at the time that this is actually created with Alicia Keys. So, Keys, I did not put that together. I'm just gonna take a little bit on the back of my fingernail here. Just gonna dab it on like so. And just start working it in. So this one also has hyaluronic acid in it, so we're getting double the hyaluronic acid here. It's also got ceramides and something called curation oil. That one always throws me off whenever I say it, which they say is a plant-based retinol. Ah, yes, feeling super hydrated. Which, speaking of, you gotta stay hydrated. It's a heat wave today. Supposed to get up to 105 degrees today, and awful. Hottest day of the whole week, so I'm gonna be staying indoors. Alright, but let's see, what is next? So this is now our 5th product in the box. This is the LYS Beauty Aim High Multi-Use Liquid Highlighter. And I got it in the shade Brave, which has a fun packaging there with the triangle. Let me just give you a quick swatch out of the product. They say it's a skincare infused serum-like formula that contains a powerhouse duo of mango fruit extract, hyaluronic acid, again we're seeing a whole lot of hyaluronic acid here, give a healthy dose of glimmering radiance. Can be worn alone as well as underneath and on top of foundations. So I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to use this after my moisturizer. High points here are the cheekbones, a little bit on the nose, a little bit of the brow bone, right here above the lip, cupid's bow. Just realized I needed to zoom you guys in a little bit. So yeah, let's quickly dab this out. I don't know why I put it all the way up here. Whoops. Put it on my forehead for some reason. I don't know why. I'm supposed to just do the bridge of the nose. I mean, I do tend to get kind of oily throughout the day, so I don't really want to add a whole lot of shine anywhere else. Just kind of where I want to have it. Oh wow, yeah, can you see that radiance? That glow? I am just positively shining. Because I'm not actually going to use that on top of my foundation, because I do have a different kind of highlighter that I am going to test out on top of the foundation, which we will get to. Because now it's time for foundation, and yes, my Glam Bag X has some foundation, and this was my second choice item in the box. This is by One Size. It is the Turn Up the Base Versatile Powder Foundation. I am having my fingers crossed here that I got the right shade. Ooh, love the compact here. And then, ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba. Okay, this might be perfect because you can't even see it. I got the shade Light number 2. I quickly had to pause real quick because I was like, hold on, what's the best way to use this? Because Patrick Starr does have a video on how you should be using this powder. So I was thinking that this was going to be like a full buildable powder foundation all on its own, but there's actually 2 ways that Patrick uses this one. The natural way is you're supposed to use a concealer before you go in with the foundation powder here. You're supposed to set the concealer, then go in with your foundation powder on top, and then that's like the foundation. If you want the full coverage foundation look that they kind of claim on the packaging here, the way Patrick uses it is that he goes in with concealer, sets that, then foundation, and then he builds this one on top of the foundation liquid. I was kind of like, is that really then full coverage powder foundation? Because you're adding foundation and then the foundation powder. I'm kind of glad I looked up that video before I went in with this. Because I want to wear just powder on its own. I don't want to add another foundation underneath. So I think I'm going to do it the first way. So I'm just going to grab my favorite concealer at the moment, which is this Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer, which Patrick in the video does look like he uses it in all of the like high points. So I'm just taking a little bit. This is a very like full coverage kind of concealer, so I'm not going to do a whole lot of product. I'm going to try to keep it minimal. And then just like a quick sponge and attempt to blend that out. Oh, and he does set the concealer with a different powder. I don't have a one-size powder. I'm just gonna use my trusty Fenty powder. Just gonna take a little bit on the other side of my sponge and set that in. And I'm just following his steps so that way I make sure I get a good first initial kind of test on this. All right, little setting powder, done. And now I just need a foundation brush because this doesn't come with any kind of like little pad. It does recommend using one of his applicators, but you have to buy that separate. So I'm just gonna go in with my Sigma Flat Kabuki, pick up a decent amount of powder, and then just go in with it. I think I'm gonna do one side of my face and then just kind of see how it looks. If it's super natural, if it gives some good coverage. Let's see how she does. I need to get some of those like hair clips. Actually, oh, hold on. If you know, you know. These are the only ones I have right here. Just kind of want to pin my hair back a little bit, just so I don't have to keep moving it out the way. Gotta make sure I get the neck, don't want to leave that out. You know what? I'm actually rather surprised here. I was a little bit skeptical, like, oh, is this really gonna have any kind of coverage? But it actually does. It's actually kind of hard to pick up on camera, but in person you can kind of see that it is actually blurring the pores and it is helping to even out my color here. I feel like you can kind of see it here. I actually really like that. That is very nice. I'm gonna build up the rest of the face here. I was thinking like, oh man, if I need to have a foundation on it to get really good coverage, am I even gonna like this? But I actually like this. I would definitely wear this just on its own here. That is nice. I do still need to do like a wear test on this one, but it feels actually very nice on the skin. It does not feel heavy or overly drying, kind of like some powder foundations do. It just feels like not really anything on the skin, which is really nice. I am a little bit nervous now because I did not really plan this the best. Because the next product I have to put on top and now I'm like, ooh, is it gonna work? But there's only one thing to do. We gotta test it out and see how she does. So the 7th product here is my 3rd and final choice item. This one is by Patrick Ta. Oh wait! Oh my gosh, I totally thought that this was gonna be a liquid highlighter. This is the Major Glow Softening Lip Mask. I apparently cannot read. Well, that saves me some embarrassment here. Tempting to put this on the face. Looks like that. It does have a shade name for this. It says it's the She's Juicy shade. Let's see, back of the hand, any color? No, no real color, just adds a little bit of a shine. How do you use it? You smooth onto the lips for instant moisture and shine, or apply a thick layer onto the lips and leave on overnight. I think I want to test it out just immediately. Put a little bit on the lips, which I love the packaging of the Patrick Ta stuff. Always so pretty. Like, how nice is this just to carry out around and be like, oh, it's just my lip balm. So let's just pop a little bit of this on and hydrate the lips. Well, had I known what this was, I would have put this on earlier. I feel so silly. Let's see here. We got one more product inside the box, so that is gonna be the last product to wrap up some testing here. And our 8th and final product here is by Uma Beauty. It is the Brow Fro Baby Hair Ultra Slim Brow Defining Pencil. You get the spoolie on one end, the product on the other, and I got the shade number 2. And I'm not gonna do any special kind of way here with this pencil. I'm just gonna pencil them in. Really easy to use this one. It's a very creamy product, so you don't have to use a lot of pressure to try to get out a lot of product. And it just glides where you want it to go. Now to hopefully copy and paste on the other side. That's a great little brow pencil there. I'm gonna really quickly finish wrapping up the rest of the makeup off camera here. This is as far as we can go with all the products because that was the last one. So let me do that real quick and then we shall talk about this box. Right back. All right, rest of the makeup look is now on, and surprisingly, I have no real complaints right now. All the products, I mean, it is a first impressions, so you know, I gotta test it out several times after this, but first impressions wise, everything worked out really well. I didn't have any kind of issues. I do need to see how this foundation holds up throughout the day, because I mean, so far it looks really good, but I do definitely gotta let it sit for a couple hours to see how it does, since I do have a very oily complexion. We gotta see how it holds up. But I mean, yeah, so far so good, which is really nice to see. And let's talk value super fast here. I did calculate everything. And for this box, I did end up getting a $235 value. I felt like was a little bit, then this is gonna sound kind of greedy in a way. It felt like a little bit low, but I think that might be because we're coming out of my previous video, the boxycharm one, where the premium had $200 in value. So this being the Glam Bag X, you kind of expect a little bit more. I did have to Google it right now, and I'm like, what is the value supposed to be for the X's? I mean, they always all kind of depend, but they do say the Glam Bag X is supposed to be valued up to $350, so you kind of expect a little bit higher in the value, especially with the price increases. I'm gonna probably say that for a little while here. You gotta expect a little bit more there. But I'm not really mad at the value right now because I did actually really enjoy all the products. But let me know what your guys' thoughts were on this box. Are you guys still getting the Glam Bag X, or have you canceled it? Let me know, and if you liked today's video, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that little bell button. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys!